So we're at the Cherry Hill Gate here in the Royal Botanical Gardens in Burlington, Ontario, and we saw this map here, so it's going to show us where we're going to go, and we're going to head out and see if we can find ourselves a nice place to sketch. Okay, so let's go. Where you choose to sketch is really up to you. I just like to walk around a little bit, see what's going on. There's lots of cool little trails and stuff, and we're going to just keep going until we find stuff, but you can see that some of the pictures, it's pretty cool stuff you see, right? Little raccoon buddy here as I was walking across the bridge. Pretty nice guy. He's a cutie. I'm surprised he's out in the day though. Oh, here comes somebody else. Looks like he's got a... Looks like they might be hunting ducks. So it turns out I walked to one end of the trail and didn't find anything. So I'm now walking back the way I came and got this beautiful boardwalk to go the other way to see if I can find a place to sketch. This is probably the biggest thing about sketching outdoors, is finding that spot that really inspires you to sketch. Everything's beautiful, but finding one that you can really sketch is the hard part. So we'll keep going and I'll keep taking pictures and we'll find one sooner or later, okay? So I decided to go uphill and get a little bit off the beaten path. That's usually where the best places are. So we're just going to head up this little hill. Remember, this is more like a hike than it is a sketch walk a lot of times, so be prepared to walk and climb. Still heading down this pretty cool trail. I've seen a few places, but nothing that's really torn me out yet, so we're still walking. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, part of being on a sketch walk is not just necessarily sketching, but reconnecting with nature. So you can see it's just beautiful here at the Royal Botanical Gardens where I am. This bench was kind of neat. The plaque on it says free parking. Anthony P. Wheaton, 1939-2002, love always. Yeah, free parking. What a great place to park and take in the scenery for sure. A sea of grass out here. It's kind of neat. Who knows what's underneath it? We're getting somewhere. Now this is the kind of spot that I would like to sketch. So I'm just gonna root around a little bit and see what else is around. So I finally got into an area that I like to sketch. There's some here. There's a crossroads here. I went up to the edge here and there was a couple other spots that look kind of neat, but I think I'm gonna start with this spot here. So I will get set up and let's get set up and start drawing. Here's the one I decided to sketch. The reason I like this one, I like the bridge in the left. I like the tree coming in from the right. I got a bit of a foreground, a little water, and a tree in the foreground, in the background, I guess I should say. So it all points towards that tree, which I think was kind of a neat way of framing this whole thing. So we're gonna sketch this out and let's get started. So I got initial setting down. I just thought I would show you my setup here. As you can see, there's a wood bench here, which would be fine to sit on if you had nothing, but even that will get hurt, so I like my fold-up chair. So here's where we are right now. I'll put my book here on the bench for you so you can see. So this is my layout here, if you can see it very well. This is my layout. I'll go in the sun. Let's do that. Here's my layout. It may be hard for you to see, but you can see that I just put things in just kind of so I can tell what's what. There's no detail or anything. This is what I call the rough stage. You might do this in pencil. I do it in pen. I just use 2 pens basically, and that's how it goes too. So let's keep going. You don't have to be too specific when you're sketching. You can just, I like to get the darks in, so I decide which way the light's coming in. There's light all around, so it's pretty hard when you're in a situation like this. So it's coming over my left shoulder, so as long as I know that, I just kind of do everything so I'm just getting my darks in now and getting it to where I know what's what. So I hope your sketch is going well too. Okay, so I've got it down to, I started the foreground, and it's hard to see here. I will show a finished picture at the end, but you can see here that I've started darkening in just the foreground area. I'm leaving the river right now, or the little creek, and I like to do everything in the foreground first, the ones that are big where you can really see the detail, and then kind of work my way to the back. So it's hard to see because I got a tree over me, but things are going good for me. Hope they're going good for you. Okay, so I've got the middle ground finished, and now I'm going to work a little bit on the background. So now you got to watch that your picture doesn't get too dark, so try to leave some light areas in there. I've still left the creek. I haven't touched that yet, but I've got everything on this side and that side, and now I'm going to work on the very back area here, which is that giant tree right there. So let's get started. Okay, so I've got everything filled in, and the only thing left to do is to just put some blocks in there to help with the railing and stuff. So I'm going to do that. I hope your sketch is going well, and we'll see you at the end. Alright, so we finished this one here. We're going to head to another spot, or maybe just finish the walk. That one took us a while. It took me about an hour to do that sketch, so I hope your sketch turned out well, and we'll look for another walk. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.